Okay, so this is the test. This is the testing for the website on my NEA. So it's currently from the Visual Studio Code with the HTML, the PHP. We've got the second website here and the style sheet here. So it's currently running on this server. So we've got the Apache, which allows you to connect to the website online, and then this MySQL. This allows it to actually connect to the website. So if you go onto here, this is the website. It's just running on the local host right now, but if at any point this is actually going to be used, you could easily change the server that it runs on, allow it to be accessible from any other place. This logo here stays in position when you scroll down, and then we have all the information that a customer may need if they'd like to choose which simulator to have a go on. So I've also got this already booked right here, quite easily accessible. They know what they're going to do. You can press this and then see if you've already booked, what currently sims you have booked on. Okay, and then we can see the availability, and then you have the input field here. There's two different databases. Well, one database, and then with multiple tables. You can see it in two different ways on the MySQL workbench. So you've got the five bookings in right here, and then you can see all the different customers, and then all the different hosts all in here. And then we've also got the PHP MyAdmin, so you can see the exact same data, but it's slightly more harder to read. So normally stick with the MySQL. So on the 14th of the 4th in 2024, there are currently 5 people doing the F1s. So because there's 180 available spaces, there should be 175 slots left. That's pretty much the same. I mean, the Formula 1s and GTs, 180 slots. And then if you see any of the others, they're slightly different, but not much in it, 60 and 120. So then you can also input different names. So if someone would like to have a go, they can input all of their different data, and then they can choose which one they'd like to do. And as 6 is a max at the same time, this one would currently be acceptable on the 14th of the 4th at 10 o'clock. So we'll say thanks for booking with us. Your slot is at 10 o'clock, and that's at the right time and the right date. But then if someone would like to book it again, so can make this someone else this time. So then we'll make it on the same time for the same date. However, we do have 6 people booked in for this session, which is more than that. If it was 7, that'd be too much, and then you start having overflow errors in the actual operation during the day. So if you submit this, it echoes that you could not book the simulator. And then also you can see on the 14th, there's currently 174 slots left. And for another thing, so if you check on the 18th on some other one, so Junior Racer, 120 slots. Then if you check, let's just go John Doe again. The Junior Racer on the 18th, at any time, doesn't matter, 1:15, it will book it in, and then you can see the same thing for the Junior Racer. There's now 119 slots left, so it's just an overview of how many people are going to be in that day, just in case they don't want to be in on a busy day, and whether they need to plan for parking. But if someone has already been onto this website and they've already booked, they've got a username and they remember their username, they can press this already booked, go onto this, quite a simple form here. They can just input whatever they'd like. So we've got King. So this is just going to be John Doe right here with a customer ID of 25. So you can see here we've got 2 of 25, the F1 and the Junior Racer at the 14th of the 4th, 2024, 18th of the 4th, 2024, 13th and the 15th, 1:15 and 10 o'clock. So we can input that and see those times right there. And then you should be able to see that those line up just about. I've repositioned it enough now. So then right here, we've got these times right here for the right username at the 14th, the 4th, 2024, 10:0 for the F1 Junior Racer, like that, the same. So then you can also see if I input someone else, so let's say username of Rocky, we can submit that, we can see the same time, and that will work for any other username. so they can see what time they're booked in for. And that's about it for the website. Another fact is that all of these inputs onto this form are required. So you have to put in the date on this one, and you have to put in all the names and the username and one of the date, otherwise it won't select the form. As you can see, if I remove the username, I need to fill that field in. Same with the last name, and then same with the first name. The simulator and the time, those already have default values, so it's not the same for those ones. And one last thing, the same thing applies for this one, that if the username isn't valid, it asks the user to enter the random username. So if anyone inputs anything, so just a random thing, it'll ask the user to enter a valid username.